Got about 6 games to go, and you guys have been out there together for about 2 months now. How do you feel about what you guys have done this year?
I feel great. I feel like we have a great unit, and we have a mixture of so many different guys. We have an awesome rotation at safety as well as at corner. A lot of guys are contributing, and a lot of guys are excited about playing alongside of one another. But we're just waiting to take that next step and to continue our progression through the rest of the season, and hopefully at the end of the year we'll have the same success that we've had at the beginning of the season.
Do you get caught up in how many points you beat Duke by, or do you get on that plane and say, we won the game and that's all that matters?
As a team, you obviously want to dominate opposing teams, and no matter what the score is, you want to have dominated that game, and that was a game where we feel like we played well in spurts, but we didn't feel like we dominated that game to the magnitude that we were supposed to. So. We're really looking forward to getting out there playing again with one another. And like I say, the ultimate goal of every game is to dominate the opponent.
How big has the emergence of Vaughn been these last 2 games for the defense?
It's been huge. His play has been something we've seen out of him a lot in practice, and he's been patient enough to wait his turn, and he's always stressed the fact that he's a turnover machine and he's an interception guy, and he was waiting on to be put in those positions where he can show the world his true talent. We're talking about a guy that came out of high school, with 12 interceptions in the senior season. And, he waited patiently his first couple of years here, and he's just exploded these last couple of weeks, and I don't think he's done yet.
You bring a lot of energy to the defense after making these kind of plays?
Definitely a lot of energy. He brings a lot of energy on and off the field. He's the type of guy that, he's not worried about feelings or anything like that. He just wants to win ball games, and he wants to do whatever he can to motivate the team and the secondary, whatever he can do to get guys fired up. And he's just one of those great group of leaders that we have here.
How much maybe did you guys need that from him? Now that he got those picks and he's kind of maybe being who you guys have always seen in practice, how much do you think you needed that in the secondary?
You needed that a lot because it brings leadership, and it also brings competition between guys. He does a great job of being vocal and voicing his opinions in practice and stuff like that, making sure everybody's on the right track and doing what they have to do. But his play is also carried over, and it makes guys want to compete with him and want to go after them interceptions and want to make them tackles that he's making. So it creates competition between the other safeties, and like you see Ray, he's playing well, and JoJo Nicholas, he's also playing great for us. Just those guys competing and all making plays, it makes them all better.
Brian, I know you never played at the Orange Bowl here at the University of Miami, but you grew up, and I'm sure you went to games. Is Sun Life comparable at all to the Orange Bowl in terms of being a home field advantage? I mean, the Orange Bowl, you won 150-something straight games there, and everybody knows how tough a place it was. The Sun Life, Kirk Herbstreit said after the FSU game that has more of a corporate feel to it. What do you think?
In my opinion, you can say that, but I think what made the Orange Bowl special was the team that was playing in the Orange Bowl. I think that really amped up the crowd, from the production they got out of the players on the field. And I think as we continue to progress, and when we put together our string of wins in Sun Life, Sun Life will become just as crazy as the Orange Bowl was. It's just a matter of time.
How are guys like Jamal Reed and some of the younger corners looking in practice that maybe the fans haven't had a chance to see yet in games?
Oh, they're looking great. They're being evaluated on their performance on the scout team, and they're not just down there taking a vacation. Our offensive guys have spoken well about Jamal and Keon and Devontae and the rest of the guys. They said that they're working hard every day, and come spring ball next year, they should be ready to get back in the lineup and compete once again for a starting job.
North Carolina's offense, what do you guys have to do to have success against them Saturday?
You want to be physical, and you definitely want to control the running game. They have a great group of running backs, and TJ Yates, the quarterback, he's playing excellent. So you definitely want to try to contain him as much as possible. But first, you don't want to let him run the ball on you. That's the main point.
Mm-hmm. And the receivers, I know the tight end's not playing this game, but it seems like a lot of different guys are catching balls.
Oh, definitely. A lot of guys, they accepted their role on the North Carolina football team, and they're playing their job to the fullest. And their receivers, I think one of them had a huge game last week against Virginia. He caught for almost 200 yards. That was big. That was a big performance. So we're very challenged this week. It's going to be a great matchup with the receiver core and the secondary, and we're excited about it. But they have a bunch of different playmakers, like you said, and they're all catching balls and they're all contributing.
Thanks, Brad.